Well, I already saw your resume and I already reviewed it. I will going to ask you a question about the interview. Well, tell me about yourself.
So I am Janver Elvera and I am 19 years old and I live in Ditay Diplan, Zamboanga, Sibugay, and I'm professional course of Bachelor of Science in Mathematics.
Well, that's interesting. Well, what are your weaknesses and how can you take advantage of it?
My, my weakness is that as a teacher, I am more on individualistic. And even though I am an individualistic person, but I can assure that I can make it as my advantages because I'm not easily disturbed by any crowds. And because of it, I can make my work more productive and more effective.
What is your edge over the applicants and why should we hire you?
So every applicant is unique, but I can assure you that I am capable of this work because I'm not just professional of this work, I'm not expert of this work, but most of all, I love this work. And to tell frankly, having a heart for this work is a very important thing because giving all what you can do on this work will make you more productive and more sufficient for this work.
That's good. And are you a team leader or a team player? Why?
For me, I am a team leader because I can assure with my knowledge, my expertise, and based on my experiences teaching other school, I can handle many problems and with the help of my teammates, we can solve it and to boost.
Well, what should you consider yourself before accepting a job?
The first thing that I've considered myself is that do I really capable of this job? Then the answer is yes. Why? Because as a job seeker, you must meet all the requirements and to meet all the requirements, you must be proficient, you must be efficient, and you must be expert in that job, in that field, so that you can work more, and most of all, you must have experience. Because knowledge alone is not enough. You must have experience so that you can make your own thoughts and make a new possible things to make a productive job.
Well, what a great mindset of yours. Well, what is your teaching philosophy?
So my teaching philosophy is I want to learn the children, all the things that I've learned. Because as a poor person, I came from a poor family. It is hard to have a privilege going to school. That's why I inspired as a teacher to teach for them so that they will learn not just manners, but they will reach their goals and have a good and bright future.
What will be your approach in imposing discipline among your students?
Approach and discipline. Approaching student has a big difference from disciplining student. Why? Because having to approach your student must first, as a teacher, you must be considerate and strict. Because being an effective teacher, most of the students are not easily asking their teacher because they are strict. But if you are approachable and considerate, even though they are not capable, they will going to ask you some question that making their question to be answered. Then the way we discipline, it's not just meant that we are going to make our face angry so that they were going to learn. Otherwise, we should encourage them in a positive way so that even though they have a lot of bad and misbehavior, it will convert into good ones because they are going to see you as the role model that as a teacher, you are the leader of the classroom and will encourage them to have a good manners.
What a great answer. Will you build relationship with the parents of your students? Why or why not?
Yes, it is important that having a student's parents having a good relationship. Why? Because even though you are teaching good manners in school, but the real teachers are the parents. And all the things that go, all the performance of the students, all the parents should know their performances.
How will you motivate your students, especially when using flexible mode of learning?
Considering our situation today, it is hard, especially to the poor. And it is not chances of winning that other students are not capable of passing their homeworks. That's why, in order for them to motivate in this situation of classes, even though they are not able to meet your expectation in the homeworks, you are going to encourage them to pass it and or to submit it in order for them to reach their goals.
If we will hire you, would you still accept the job if you will learn that the salary in this organization is usually delayed? Why?
Yes, because it is my dream to be a teacher when I was a child. And I already encouraged because I saw my neighborhood that is not educated and not well mannered. Because I believe that being an effective teacher is not pursuing for just a salary, but to help people who are in need of our job today. So teaching people will make them not just to learn manners, but to make them a brighter future.
Well, thank you for your time, John Vera. I will just email you for the confirmation of this interview.
Thank you, sir.
That's all.